In this video, we will cover how to solve word problems with area and perimeter. And this lesson also goes along with 5th grade homework number 19. Let's get started. What is the area of a square with a side that measures 25 centimeters? So to do this, we need to draw a square, and also remember that a square has 4 equal sides. So they're giving us some of the information. One side is 25 centimeters. Now, the area is equal to length times width. Now, knowing that a square has the same sides on each side, the same measurement on each side, then every side will be 25 centimeters. But we only need 2 of them because we're looking for the area. So here, area is going to equal 25 times 25. Now, if you cannot multiply 25 times 25 in your head, and you probably shouldn't try unless you already have done it before, but the best thing to do here is to just multiply the best way you can, 2 numbers by 2 numbers. So I'm going to take 25 times 25. So 5 times 5 is 25, and then I'm going to diagonal. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. And I'm done with that. Now I'm going to drop a 0 and multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. And 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And at this point, I would add 5, 2, and 6. So if we're looking at this, the area of this square is equal to 625 square centimeters. In this problem, they say the area of a square is 196 centimeters squared. What is the perimeter? So let's draw a picture. And this is a square. And it says that the area of the square is 196 square centimeters. So we need to find the perimeter. Now, to find the perimeter, I have to figure out, okay, so area is equal to length times width. So I'm going to say length times width is equal to the area, which we already have, which is 196. So this means something times something is equal to 196. If I find out what these two numbers are, then I will get the measurement of the length and the width, which is going to be exactly the same because the measurement of each side of a square is the same length, or is the same measurement. So I know that 12 times 12 is equal to 144. So then I'm looking for 196, which means I'm going to try to go with, let me erase this. Let's try 14 times 14. So 14 times 14. 4 times 4 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. Then drop a 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 1. And when I add, 4 times 4, I completely messed that one up. Hold on. 14, let's try that again, times 14. 4 times 4 is 16, not 8. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Done with that, drop a 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 1 times 1 is 1. Multiply, not multiply. I'm making mistakes left and right here. Here we go. 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 5 is 9 and 1, so 196. So now I know that my measurement for two sides, or actually every single side, is going to be 14. So this is 14 centimeters, this is 14 centimeters, because 14 times 14 equals 196, and that's the information we have. But now they're asking us for the perimeter, and the perimeter means side plus side plus side plus side, or in this case 4 times 14 times 4, because if I add 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14, that is the same as saying 14 times 4. And all I did was just stand it up on this side. So 4 times 4 is 8, and 4 times 1 is 4. So the perimeter of this square is 48 centimeters. And that is just counting the measurement from here to here to here and back here. This problem says, what is the area of a rectangle with the length of 245 inches and the width is 67 inches? So I've got a rectangle, and the length is 245 inches and the width is 67 inches, and they want to know the area. So again, the formula for area is length times width. So here I have 245 times 67 will give me the area. So I'm going to take some space down here and write 245 times 67. Now, 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 3, 28, 29, 30, 31. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 3, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now I'm done with these two, and I'm going to start multiplying with the 6, but first I'm going to drop a 0. 6 times 5 is 30, carry my 3. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3, 24, 25, 26, 27. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, and now I add. So that's 5, 1, 14, carry my 1, 4, 5, 6, and then my comma. So the area here is 16,415 square inches. What is the perimeter of a rectangle if one side is 19 inches and another side, that's a mistake, should say is 5 inches? So first we need to draw a rectangle and then label this rectangle the measurements that we're given. So it's one side is 19 inches, doesn't matter which one, 19 inches, and the other side is 5 inches. Now, to find the perimeter, the formula for that, the perimeter is, remember, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So that means 2 times 19 plus 2 times 5. So if you need to stand up the 19 to multiply it times 2, that's fine. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so that's 38. Plus 2 times 5 is 10. So the perimeter is 38 plus 10. If you need to stand it up, that's fine. Do what you need to do. So 0 plus 8 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. So the perimeter is 48 inches. Another way you could do this without using the formula is to add every single side. So you would have 19. If this side is 19, then the other side, the opposite side, is also 19. If this side is 5, then this side is also 5 inches. So you would have 19 plus 19 plus 5 plus 5. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 18 plus 10 is 28. And then 2, 3, 4, 48 inches. Whichever way is easiest for you is the way you need to solve this. What is the area of a square with a side that measures 31 yards? So you've got a square, and remember, a square has, each side has the same measurement. So if this side, if this side is 31 yards, then this side will also be 31 yards. And so will this side, and so will this side. And it says that they're asking us for the area, and area is equal to length times width. Here's the length, here's the width. So 31 times 31. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, done with that one. Now I'm going to start multiplying with this, but first I drop a 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And then I add. 1 plus 0 is 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then 9. So the area is equal to 961 square yards. In this problem, they've already given us the drawing, so we don't have to draw anything. It says find the perimeter and the area of this shape. So we've got, let's work on perimeter first. Perimeter is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So we've got the measurements here. This would be 2 times 8 plus 2 times 5. So 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2 times 5 is 10, and then I add those. 16 plus 10 is 26 meters. That's the perimeter. Now we're going to use the same information we have over here to find the area. So the area is length times width. So the area here would be 8 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. So that would be the area. 40. Let me fix this. Square meters. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 51 feet. What is the length of each of its sides? So I'm going to draw, and that's not what I wanted to draw. I'm going to draw a triangle. Now, an equilateral triangle, you have to know your vocabulary, but if you look at the word equilateral, equal means the same sides. The equilateral triangle has the same sides, has the same measurement for each side. So if the whole thing, the perimeter, that means side plus side plus side. If all of that side, I'm going to rewrite this, side plus side plus side is equal to 51 feet. That means that I need to find each side, right? So something plus something plus something equals 51. And I can do that by saying 51 and dividing that by the number 3. So 3 will go into 5 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtracting, I get 2. 3 is larger than 2, so I bring down the next number. 3 will go into 21 7 times. So each side is 17 feet. And I know that because the word equilateral means that each side of this triangle has the same measurement. Find the area of the composite shape. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut this shape into two. So I'm going to draw a line right here. And when I do this, then I have two different shapes. And I'm going to name them, I'm going to give them two letters just so I know. Let's name this one figure M, and we'll name this one figure C for City Park. So it's asking us to find the area, and the first thing I'm going to do is find the area for figure M. And area is equal to length times width. So here I have that information. That's 10 times 24. So the area for M is 240 square feet. Okay, so I'm going to say this shape M that I gave the name M, and you don't have to name it, but I like to because it kind of keeps my information straight. So this is going to be 240 square feet. Now the next one, shape C, I'm still going to use the formula for area, which equals length times width. But if you notice, I can't use this side because 30 feet includes all of this. But they've already given us that information from here to here. It is 20 feet. So I'm going to say 20 times, and then the width, which is 14. So 20 times 14, and so 14 times 2 is 28, and then the 0. So the area for that is 28 square feet. So C is equal to 20, not 28, but 280 square feet. So we're not done. What we need to do now, and I'm just going to erase this to have some room to do a little bit more work. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of this. I'm going to add the measurement that I got for M, which is 200, oh, you can't see that, or I can't see that. Let's go with white. 240 square feet plus 280 square feet. 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 4 is 12, and 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. So the whole area of the entire composite shape is 250 square feet. Find the area of the composite shape. I'm going to take this shape, draw a line right here to give me two shapes. Name this one, let's name this one shape B, and this one shape C. So the first thing, okay, I'm looking for area, and the formula for area is length times width. So do I have, for B, I'm looking for B, for shape B, do I have the length times the width? Yes, I do. And that was a little much. Length times width. So 5 times 6 is going to give me 30 square feet. So the area for shape B is 30 square feet. Now, I'm going to find the area for the other shape. So C is equal to 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is equal to 8 square feet. Now once I have all of my information, 8 square feet, then I take both of the measurements, so 30 square feet plus 8 square feet, and I get 38 square feet. And that is my area for both shapes, or the composite shape. Alright, that is the end of this lesson. And remember that if you are one of my students, you can always come to morning tutorials on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7:30 if you need more help with your homework. I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching.